Special effects takes the bones of a Hitchcockian thriller, say like Vertigo or maybe even Peeping Tom or Blowout, and drags them through 1980s grimy New York. The third film from Transmission is special effects from Larry Cohen. Now, this is one that I've always been meaning to see or get to at some point. I'm a big fan of Larry Cohen. I love what he does with low budgets, doing things his own way. It's always high concept with some really good thematics that kind of elevate the loss in, say, performances or production budget along the way. Special effects from 1984 is Larry Cohen going full meta and full sleaze as well.
I want to tell her story, Keith. How this town chews beautiful girls up.
What do you want, my permission?
Your participation.
An actress is murdered on camera by a manipulative filmmaker who then has this wonderful idea of turning this into the centrepiece, the finale of a new film. It's nasty, it's self-aware, and it's very Larry Cohen. This feels closer to, say, De Palma kind of films as well, with what Cohen is really driving for here. It's got the usual kind of things. Cinema is exploitation. It's got obsession and control. It's got the male gaze as power. It has reality versus performance. I think one of the standout moments for me is Zoe Lund, who gets two performances here. She gets to be the actress, a wild child at the start who is murdered, which is a bit of a shaky performance. It's not the best within the film, but she has a second bite of the apple later on as the character who's brought in is a doppelganger for the murdered actress. This performance gives her much more to play with. It's stronger. It adds this kind of eerie doubling effect to the narrative because the director of this film hires the grief-stricken boyfriend of the murdered actress to play himself in the film against the doppelganger actress that he has brought in. So there is this whole double act going on where he is going through genuine grief, remorse and working through that while looking at someone that is the spitting image of his girlfriend and wife and mother of his child who has died. And it blurs the line of acting, but it's manipulative. You have this director at the heart of things who is really controlling everything.
I don't like you.
Gets worse. I'm a maniac when I do a picture.
Oh, he admits it.
Who is doing it out of an artistic idea brought with malice at its heart, which I really enjoy, and I think it comes across terrifically in the film, especially when you have these sequences that bleed from the script into reality, and as the director focuses on, keep rolling, keep filming this is good stuff, and I will build it into my narrative of the film I'm making.
Forget the kiss. Go with the husband.
Take me back.
Talking about the director, Eric Bogosian is wonderful as this character. He's kind of charismatic, but simultaneously creepy, and he's committed to making this film. He carries the performance. It's equal parts fascinating and repulsive. You can see him almost as a performer. He has this chameleonic nature of moving through this world, giving people what they need as he tries to get the best out of them. It gives the idea that the director is more of a manipulator to get what he wants, and you can see him with this large canvas and this real world tragedy that he has caused, moving people about and positioning them in certain ways, which is great. But you see him kind of switch his tact in certain moments to get what he wants, and it gives you the idea that this character is just constantly false. We never see the real version of him. He is who the person he's talking to needs him to be, so that he can get what he wants from that person.
I don't know. I don't want you talking to your parents or any of your friends as long as you're working on the movie.
Get her someplace to stay, all right?
What'll I bring?
Bring your body.
Like I said, you can feel the kind of Hitchcock or the De Palma influences going on here, but Larry Cohen does what he does best, and he makes it grittier. He makes it grimier. He uses the locations he can get his hand on. You can see that it's a limited budget. You can see that the performances aren't quite controlled or nailed down, but it adds this kind of energy to the film where you're never quite sure where it's going to go. Some parts of it feel forced, some parts of it feel supernatural and compelling, and it has this uneven quality about it. Is it a standout great movie? No. But it's fun and it's interesting. It's the Larry Cohen kind of oeuvre where things are not perfect, but they're always interesting. Let's dive into the disc and have a look at some of the extras, because there is some great extras here. Here we are in the disc for special effects. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have an audio commentary with Larry Cohen and Steve Mitchell. There is also a second commentary with Steve Mitchell, which is new for this disc. Then we have Eric Bogosian, which runs at 21 minutes 34 seconds, and it's him talking about the film, talking about his working relationship with Zoe Lund, how he got into the film, how he almost considered himself a star at the start of this one, and working with Larry Cohen to get a deal together. It's a really fun talking head. Next is Cohen on Cohen, which is 1 hour 11 minutes 27 seconds, and it is Larry Cohen being interviewed, talking through his entire career. It's wonderful. It's a great addition. If you like Cohen at all, you're going to absolutely love this addition to this disc. Then we have Christina Newland on Zoe Lund, which runs for 30 minutes 5 seconds and is almost like a little biography of that person, how they get into the films, how their kind of artistic output throughout the years, and it's delivered with some wonderful information. Also included in this set is a 32-page booklet where we have two really great essays. We have The Man Who Loved Hitchcock by Juan Barquin and Larry Cohen on Special Effects by Michael Doyle. There's also a little director spotlight, just a one-page note on Larry Cohen himself as well, and that's the extras for special effects. There we have it. Special effects is messy, it's provocative, and undeniably compelling. It's a sleazy neo-noir, which I really kind of enjoyed. Can I say that it's amazing? Absolutely not. It's fun. You need to know what you're going into here. It's a bit rough around the edges, but there's a diamond in this rough somewhere. I'd love to know your thoughts on special effects. Let me know in the comment box below if you have seen it before, if you're picking it up, are you getting this edition? What are you looking forward to? The film, the extras? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you could support me. Thanks for watching. See you next time.